Good evening, everyone. We need to do a sound check, and I hope that internet will work easy tonight. I'm going to check your comments. Bear with me while I switch over. So happy to be here. Hello, Donald and Verpy and Yvonne and Stefan, and let's see who else. There's a Cindy I know. Yeah. Carmen, hi. And Garnet, super duper. We're all gathering together. Well, I don't know about you, but it's been quite a week with the COP26. And hi, Lisa. And Becky, nice to see you. How's the White Lions? Well, as you can see, there's one just behind me. Just there. Just there. Over there. They're doing well. And I'm making a large one of them together. That just started this morning. And but the lady one, hang on a minute. She's behind. If I can get to her. Ah. They're both finished. Here it comes. You got an echo? Okay. Let me just check something out. Here she is. Can you turning it around? Up she goes. Hi, Juliet. So, I will check just in case. Maybe the thing I have to do is that. Maybe that will help. Verpy, do you still have an echo? Thank you, Garnet. Wait till you see the group of them. I'm the only one with echoes then. Okay. Well, what I want to talk about today, it's sort of, I don't know about you, but I don't know how much you've, what's going on now? For some reason. Okay, Verpy, do you want me to wait? Sounds like a song. Funny, Lisa. Yes, it is a very good song. Love it. It was the one that they took on the road before they actually recorded it on the tour that I met David and left Ann Arbor, Michigan to be with him and come to England. And very special. Hi, Nikki. Nice to see you. Okay, so it seems that there's a lot of thought about ecology this week and climate crises and things like that within my world. Hi, Julia Hauserman. You made it. Well done. Right. Well, as I was saying, there's a lot about climate crises, particularly about reducing the CO2 on in the air. There's a lot of other stuff. There's nitric oxide, oxide, pardon me, that we don't realize there's a large amount there. Some of it is good, need to breathe that, but ammonia and other nitrates and things aren't healthy. So I'm sorry I was distracted a bit by a few newcomers. Hi Francine, nice to see you. So, for the last few weeks we've talked about breath and the importance of that and color. And all leading up to you finding your connection to your eternal divine aspect. And I found out this week that Martin Luther King said that we have a dual citizenship. We have one with our eternal divine self, and we have another one with time and space on the earth as a human being. And the object with a lot of the spiritual learnings, teachings, guiding aspects that I certainly reveal to you is all about changing your focus and your priority, that you are coming from a point of identification from the divine aspect of who you are. And all the breath visualizations that we've been doing is all about that, giving you tools of how to touch that place. Because the breath not only brings in oxygen to you to sustain life, it also transforms prana. You're bringing in energy all the time and transforming it. So when I've been pondering the purpose of COVID and all of our return to living with ourselves, and why globally has this affected to us, because I really think that in intense situations there's always something special. And in this case I feel there's a diamond being created, and it's in a way the crisis is asking us, what is it that we need to do to help? And yes, we have to have these meetings and get our government to make various changes and get the industries to change the way they use the planet, and we have to make certain adaptations. But most of all, it's us. It's our inner identification that we need to shift, and I want to inspire you to do that. And it won't be just through listening to words, but I want to give you tools and little hints, seeds that you can plant within yourselves. And sometimes it will come as information, and sometimes it will be an actual experience. And today I've got two and I want to take you through, because one of the important things is to recognize the fact that we are the land. We are the earth. Our bodies are small cosmos of the earth and the universe, which, what I mean is, like, we have the earth, which is our bones and the flesh, and then there's water, the streams, the oceans, the rain. We have the blood and the lymph. Then there's the fire that brings the warmth. Sometimes a forest fire brings in changes through destruction, but mainly in the body we have our digestive systems. And then there's the air, which we breathe. And that's our respiratory system and our circulatory system. So it's we are the earth. And I'm sure that the water within our bodies was part of the river once, or was the rain in some generation before I was born. And we've forgotten that. We just don't realize it. And in a way, the first visualization I want to take you through is one that you can do that will help with transforming the high degree of carbon dioxide on the planet. Because we are lungs as well as, say, the trees. The trees take in, they need the carbon dioxide, but not as much as what's out there, and other elements, and then they give back the oxygen. Well, we can work with that because we have the ability to be the conductors of our minds. There's a lot of power there. So why don't we do the first visualization now? And if you will sit comfortably. If you have to lie down, you can do that too. If you're sitting up, uncross your legs and put your hands in a comfortable position and close your eyes. So as we've done before, let's focus on our breath, and we'll hold it and then release it to begin with. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Now visualize a diamond within your heart of bright white light, crystalline, radiant. Breathe in and see that there in your heart. Hold and release. Once again, breathe in, feel the radiance in your heart, and release. This time, breathe in and spread the light, the radiant light, throughout your body. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Expand this light to your home. Breathe in, hold, radiate, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Expand this radiant light across the earth, surrounding it with bright, healing light of love. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. Slowly return the light to your home. Breathe in slowly and release. Breathe in slowly and release. Breathe in slowly and release. Now take it back to your heart center. At this point, we're going to work and communicate with the trees. So look, open your eyes, and tune in to the green of the leaves. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release. When you take in the air, transform it to light. Breathe in, hold it, and release. Allow our lungs to feel the transformation of the air, of the carbon dioxide, and return it to the trees. But this time, allow it to have light, light of the diamond, light of love, returning to the atmosphere, at one with the trees and their work. So breathe in, hold, and release. Release the light of clean air back to the earth. Breathe in, hold, and release. Breathe in, hold, and release the light of healing, of transformation, of our climate, of our earth. Recognize yourself with the trees. Feel the joy of nature. Happy you are there, awake, conscious, participating, returning, giving, working together to bring joy, peace, and harmony back to our world. Close your eyes once again and return to your heart, holding this great love and light. And in your own time, open your eyes and return to the stream. I'm going to check your messages. Yes, Verby, my name, I was baptized Virginia. This is true. So, what is going on here? I hope you were... How did you react to that visualization, everyone? Give me some feedback. Silver birch is one of my favorites. I have several of them now. Guardians around my my property. I'm just reading the message, so bear with me. Ginkgo, that's what some of those leaves were. This is true. That's sweet, Burpee. Bruno, what are you saying? You can explain it. Hang on a minute. I just lost your message. Where did you go? When? Okay, Bruno, I have lost your message somehow. The thing about trees is that they're the lungs of our planet. And part of the COP26 is to reduce the amount of trees being cut down, particularly in Brazil, because the Amazon is a huge aspect of the lungs of our planet. And apparently, where water is concerned, that we don't realize, is that we've been using the underwater aspects in order to have water. We're not necessarily using the rivers or the streams as much as we're using the underwater streams, and it's drying up. And it's there's so many things that the humanity's using that's abusing, and we don't even realize it. We think it's wonderful to have running water, and toilets in a lot of countries don't have that, but they have other problems regarding the climate and things. What might be an interesting thing for us is to start walking, learning to re-walk on the planet. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I just want to mention Verpy's message. Okay, Verpy said she was really sad this morning, devastated really. When I opened my balcony door, they had cut all the trees on the opposite property, and there were like 3 big birch trees and 2 spruce trees. It looks so empty now. Oh my goodness. They just don't realize how much those trees mean for all of us. And Denise, the last 2 weeks Facebook's been and Instagram has been having problems with their internet, and I'm just praying that we're having a good time so far. Yep. What I want to do is talk to you about the learning how to walk on the earth in a different way, and to pay attention to that. And part of that is watch your breath, as we were doing earlier. And when you're walking, ask if, as you go forward, may I be conscious? May my breath connect to all creatures, all living aspects of the planet, and to my brothers and sisters. And walk with care. Be attentive to your surroundings. Spend time without your mobile phone taking photos or reading the text. We need to start communicating with nature again. That's the key to relearn to walk. And we have the divine in common. There is, as we said last week, there's another energy apart from the one you actually see or smell immediately or hear immediately. There is the pleasantness of the union between all of us, between everything, the plants, the sky, the water, because as I said earlier, we are one. And we're zooming around with loss of care, and destroying our planet, our own home. In a lot of sacred cultures, they consider that they're guardians of nature. And in fact, when they go out and spend time quietly in nature, it's their, they go there because it's a theater for revelation. They stand amongst the trees or by the water and tune in, like we did earlier, to that space and ask the question. And maybe we all have to take that moment and ask the question, what is it I need to do in this phase? And one thing that's really important is you need to build an infrastructure, your spiritual infrastructure. You might have a house, or we've got the earth, we've got buildings, we've got infrastructures, we've got road systems, all those things. But what we've lost is the infrastructure that is like the protection of our spiritual self. And right now, you need it. We need to have an infrastructure, and it only comes through practicing, contemplating, meditating, connecting to that place, the wonder of the landscape. Because we are a landscape within, and we're one with the landscape that surrounds us. Take time to speak to the flowers, to feel that pleasantness that comes waiting before you take the picture. And once you have that infrastructure, you can walk amongst the world of disharmony and be a being of peace without even saying anything. Bring joy just in the silence of your presence. Surely that's one of the best things to do. To let go of all the conflicts in your own mind. And go amongst the trees or sit before the water and watch the sunrise or the sunset and ask to be released and to touch that place within and listen and prepare. I'm going to check the messages again. Yes, Garnet, Buddha did. Nelson Mandela did 27 years in prison, holding the vision, developing the vision. So that when he came out, he was a very strong force. And there's so many more great beings that have helped create a vision for the future of humanity. And the time has come now that each of us can do our part. That's sweet, Burpee, to go to your parents and hear the birds. And most of all, the birds are in you. That's what we need to find. That building that infrastructure gives you the ability to hold, to know that it is your being. And that all that's out there is happening because there's a diamond being born, created for humanity. And each of us are part of that. So what's important is not to identify with all the conflict out there, all the fear, everything, and hold that place of bliss within you. And build that infrastructure that you know that that's your main identification, and that you know there's a diamond being born for humanity. And it's a big one. It's a big opportunity for us right now. So it's like we are given choices to be more conscious. Do we create or do we destroy? And that comes down to taking ownership of what you eat and what you think and what you feel. And do you say yes to something that you might think that destroys you? And I have to say, after many, many lives, Verpi, I know you have a songbird in there. And you can give so much to everyone, and that's what counts. And don't let the destruction of those trees to stop your song. And there's a lot of that we're witnessing. But we have to keep a bigger picture. And Becky's suggesting that we should plant a lot of trees as we can. Keep any seeds you get from fruits and throw them into the countryside around you when you travel. There's all kinds of little things, and it all starts with you. What seeds of thought and awareness are we planting in our being? So I have one meditation which doesn't have a picture. Because it's an inner. Maybe I can put up a different picture. Hang on a minute. I will delve into my library of pictures. Last week we used the this one. And I was corrected by it not of what kind of flower it was. Could someone let me know what that was again? Because it's not a lotus flower, it's something from Egypt, isn't it? Becky said it might be a small step for you, but it's a big step for life of this beautiful planet. Well, there are how many people living on this planet? And the power of thought is stronger than the power of the destruction that's going on and has done. It is a lotus. Okay, cool. Thank you, Garnet. A water lily. A water lily, Juliet says. Okay, well, you see it. So this is the picture that I am going to have you focus on and go in and go out during this last visualization. So, shall we begin? So first, let's connect to that inner light through our breath. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out, but holding, having visualized or focused on this wonderful flower, a water lily. So breathe in the color, hold it, and breathe out. Sense the radiance, the brilliance of that color coming into your heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Allow your body to be full of light. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Now ask the beings of light, the field of luminosity, to light your path, so that you may know the steps to take to anchor who and what in time and space on earth to do. Breathe in the radiance, the stillness, the light. Hold it. And breathe out. Breathe in the luminosity shining throughout your body. Hold it. And release. Now remember a time in your life when you had an enormous joy or an experience of love or one of peace Feel the quality of that love, of that joy, of that peace. Remember, breathe in, feel it, and release. Breathe in and remember and release. Feel it in your heart, this memory. Allow it to be there. Allow the joy to be there, the fulfillment. And breathe in and release. Now ask the question, who am I within that love, within that joy, within that peace? And breathe in, pondering the question, who am I in that love? And release. Breathe in and ask the question, who am I in the joy? Allow it to be throughout your whole body. Breathe in and feel it. And release. Then ask the question, please light up my path that I will be able to see, to manifest the steps of love and joy for now on that are ordered by life, by my soul. Please light up my path that I may see to manifest the love and the joy of life. Allow me to hold that infrastructure as my reality. Breathe in, ponder, open your heart, and let go. Allow the love and the joy and the peace to stay within every cell of your body. Now remember a time of great celebration, a birthday party, a Valentine's, Christmas, the love of a dog or a cat, and celebrate it when you're so happy. So breathe in to the memory of the joy of the dance in your heart. And know it's always there. You can always contact it on your breath. And even before let's put it differently. see that there will be a really special moment coming to your life again. And even before it happens, feel it, see it, know that it will come. Feel the abundance. And breathe in to the abundance and the freedom. And let go of all resistance. Open your heart and be happy. See yourself dancing in the moonlight or in the water, rolling around, happy. And feel the frequency of that happy. And breathe into it. And hold it. And dance. And be happy. You are happy. It never goes away, it's there. So breathe in the happy again. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the joy. And be still. For this is who you really are. United with the landscape within and the landscape without. You are one. We are one. May peace and joy and love and happiness be with you always. And in your time, come back to the stream. Okay, messages. Fireworks going off, of course. No respect. Oh, I know. I used to have, David and I used to have big firework parties until I realized that the sound shocks the animal kingdom, and in fact the birds become deaf if they don't actually have a heart attack. So I've stopped doing that. I love the light, and I mean, in China, it's so important, their firework displays and things. They have such a science of it, but I don't know. I don't think so. Donald, I'm so happy that you liked it. I have a special treat for all of you. I hope it's a special treat. If it works. Let me find it first. I had it all set up, ready to go. Okay, before I give you this special treat, at least I hope you think it's a special treat, I was hoping that you guys would do a short video dancing in your house or out in the lawn and send it to me. Yes, Cindy, I remember who gave me my nickname. It was my stepfather was in the Coast Guard, And every time, almost every year, we moved. And once we moved up to Maine, and I went out with a whole load of people from my school surfing at the beach. And on the way there, they're all going, we need to give her a nickname. And I said, okay. So they gave me Ginger. Denise, you don't have to think that you have to do it on Halloween. It's a matter of dancing every day, feeling the dance of happiness and gratitude, and it so uplifts and helps your nervous system and brings you back to that place within, so you know what it is. It is. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I've done mine. And I am going to close. Nikki shares a dance at my desk every day. Ginger is a good name. Verbi, when I started modeling, I changed it to J Ginger. So I use that for my personal Facebook page for my kids to feel private, and Ginger is the one I like. And so, dancing in the key of life, Stevie Wonder, totally. I didn't, what I've done is that a friend of mine, a teacher of mine, Michael Beckwith, was doing a dance to some music. It's not copyrighted, so maybe I'll get away with putting it on there. Because Lovely Day, I love. It's a lovely. Just show me which song you like, and I think you should be able to put it in a comment, a link, or something. If we have a problem, I'll ask my IT guys what they should do, and I'll put up a message somewhere. And okay, people, are you ready? I hope it works. Here comes me. Stephen, I don't mind whatever gets you dancing and feeling joyful. I'd love to see it, even if it's a short something. But I would have done it out in the lawn, but it was too dark by then. And I'm not a wizard at these things yet. So let me find this and put it up. Good night. And I hope this works. If not, you'll be seeing me again quite soon. Here we go. Oh no, yes, we want that. And here it comes. God's love is lifting me high.